That was almost bad. My bad, YouTube, my bad. I forgot to click the go live button. I wish it was just automatic. There are benefits and disbenefits to why. Now let me just mute that. Also mute this tab just in case. There are benefits and non-benefits to having it like be a push button. Because say that my just starting is like 5 minutes long, I don't have to actually click go live for YouTube until I actually, you know, am ready. But yeah, before don't question like what the fuck you're looking at. Like it's not a good deck, and as you can clearly tell, I just threw random multiples of other stuff because I didn't know what I wanted to throw in the extra deck. The main thing is I want to get the Pepsi sleeves with Pepsi. That's the main thing. That is the main crux of my position. We must earn the Pepsi sleeves with Pepsi. Otherwise, do we truly even deserve them? You know what I mean? Do we even deserve the sleeves? Also, I don't know if my deck is Ash Blossom, but I should probably add it in there because apparently Ash Blossom is legal in this event. Yummy, well, I know you're not playing Yummy or Malice or Gagaga because that's Xyz, that's Link and Synchro, and this is Link. Oh, it's branded. It's probably branded Draco Tail. If I had to guess. Also, here's some music for you guys. Hold up. Let's pump that up. It is Draco Till. Honestly, call me crazy, but I think we just GG go next. Because I'm trying to think of what our hand does. I mean, this is a nice starter. This doesn't really do anything. This is a decent searcher. But I'll have to drop whatever I'm adding. Because I think in this deck I only have one Deer Note. So if I ditch this Deer Note, I get rid of my level 8 bridge. Yeah, I think anytime we see Draco Tail, we just need the GG go next. I really wish Draco Tail wasn't legal in this event. Really wish Draco Tail wasn't legal in this event. This is honestly, this is the worst mate in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not counting the non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Card ones, like the one that's like just a soccer ball, a bicycle. Even that Moa or Moai or whatever it is. Oh, what an amazing hand. This will bait out an Ash if they have it. Thrust? What's up, Rex? I mean, it's not TTT, because I haven't activated a monster card in the main phase yet. So it's not TTT. What's this also just be Draco Tail? It's probably also... Oh, never mind. I guess he forgot to add the card to his deck. You lost your favorite lighter on the subway? Listen, I've been there. One time when I was a kid, this is unrelated, but I went to a school parent PTA meeting or whatever. Like my dad just went there because my mom was busy or something like that. And so After the meeting, my dad was like, hey, I gotta take a phone call. Just keep yourself entertained while I'm doing my own thing. And so I was just going around, running around between all the seats. And so basically, I wanted to time myself in my head. Basically, I started in the back of the room, and I started running around. No. I know Moai is a monster, but what I was saying is like, even Moai, which like at glance is kind of like an average meh mate, has more going on than that card did. That's what I was meaning. I know it's a monster. It's like a normal monster. It's like a real early Yu-Gi-Oh monster. But anyway, so I was way at the back, and I was basically like just zigzagging between the seats, trying to just like time myself of like how fast I could run between all the seats. And then I found like a really realistic toy gun. It was like a really realistic toy gun. It was kind of crazy. And then I went and showed my dad. I was like, look, Dad, it's a realistic toy gun. And then it was so realistic, even he thought it was a real gun. He was like, whoa, let me see that. I was like, no, it's a toy, because it was like one of those little cap guns. You know, the ones I'm talking about, chat, the one where like you put the little red sticker things behind it or whatever, and then you like pull the trigger and it goes pop, 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 pop. That's what it was. And then that thing was like my favorite toy for the longest time, because I just found it. And then one day I was looking for it in my old toy box, which was just like a tub at my dad's house. And then for the life of me, I couldn't find it because we were in the middle of moving. And so all the stuff, you know, was gonna be a BB gun. No, it wasn't a BB gun. Like, if you ever went to like a dollar store when you were a kid and you had those little plastic cap guns, and then you filled them with this little red ring that, like, it usually was like a revolver. You would put the caps into the plastic revolver, and then when you shot, it would go pop, 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 pop. It was one of those things. I think it's just called a cap gun. If you just look up cap gun, like, it'll pop up. And so that's what it was. But like, instead of it being made out of plastic, this cap gun was made out of like cast iron, so it looked real. Yeah. But that was one of my favorite toys that I lost at some point. And I'm being honest with you, my dad probably threw it away at some point because he was afraid I was probably gonna get shot with it. 5th grade? You're talking about me? It was 1st grade. No, kindergarten. For me, that story took place during kindergarten. Because the school that I went to for kindergarten, I only went there for 1 year, and then I moved to my new school from 1st grade up. Just imagine like a kindergartner walking up to you with like a hyper realistic gun, and you're just like, holy fuck, like, what? Whoa, calm down, kid. I mean, the only thing we really died to right now is Nib. No. You're surprised you didn't see any Mixurugi Draco Tail Yummy? I mean, I haven't done that many duels, but at least half of the duels I've played have been against Draco Tail. And honestly, what I've been doing is I've just been scooping for the most part. Pepsi! There he is. There's our boy. then now I can do this, and this attacks twice. I mean, we've got lethal like 10 times over. Are rituals legal in this event? Because sometimes they forget to ban the rituals. Because, like, here's my opinion, chat. I know some stickler for the rules is gonna, like, tell me, like, you're wrong and that's not, you know, technically correct. But, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, like, rituals are, like an extra summoning mechanic. Like, as in, like, extra deck. You know, like, they don't literally sit in the extra deck, but, like, we can all agree, like, rituals are a summoning mechanic, you know, like synchro fusions are a summoning mechanic. So it irks me whenever the rituals are not banned in events, because, you know, like, say it's the synchro fusion event, and then sometimes they'll forget to ban rituals, and I'm like, bro, they're like a summoning mechanic. Like, come on. Miss Rax is pregnant with twins. There are gonna be 3 mini Raxes in the world. Nice. I like to imagine the third mini Rax is you. You're just the third mini Rax. But give me 1 second, chat. They all are? Nice. Because I know that it's not called Mitsurugi. What the fuck are those cards called? It's not Malice. It starts with like an M. It's not Mitsurugi. It's not Malice. Megalith. Megalith just came out. What deck would make people mad if you played it in the event? Probably like branded Draco Tail, because as far as I can tell, at a glance, like branded Draco Tail is just kind of at full power. I mean, it might not be at full power, but it kind of feels just like from looking at it. Novellas? Nah, it was Mitsurugi, the card that I was thinking of. You like the Hungry Burger deck? Here's the thing that's annoying about Hungry Burger. Like, it's crazy how, like, just simply saying the word targeting just like completely changes the way you have to play around a deck, because like, sure, there are non-targeting cards in meta decks, but like a lot of meta decks have like targeting effects, and that's the one annoying thing, is that you always need to remember in the back of your head, okay, is this a targeting or a non-targeting effect? Because if I target this card, I'm gonna have to sit through like 40 activations. I do see your point. They have ban lists on different deck legalities. You can have standard, unlimited, fusion, synchro, Xyz link. Yeah. Have they done a ritual pendulum event? Since both of those, well, no, pendulums are kind of in the extra deck. I mean, they are and they aren't. I mean, you know, I mean, semantics, you know, because like, this is a pendulum fusion, so technically it's a fusion monster. There just so happens to be a pendulum. There's always gonna be people arguing semantics, but like, have like the two like main deck archetypes, or I guess like summoning mechanics, like go up against each other. But I will say right now, I would hate to play a ritual pendulum event. You getting ready for YCS Richmond in 2 weeks? Nice. Keep me posted on that. Keep me posted on that, Rax. Let me know how well you do. Here's the only problem. Our hand doesn't do anything. Because this card doesn't do anything because I hard open with the trap. This card doesn't do anything because I won't have a gold pride in the grave. No, they both are always legal in Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link events. Listen, here's my unpopular opinion that might be slightly popular depending on who you ask. I think pendulums were a mistake. I think a lot of the problems in Yu-Gi-Oh! wouldn't be a thing if pendulums were just never made. The only pendulum deck I like is Nimlyria. Yeah, I think that's dumb. Because, like, my opinion is this. Like, again, rituals in pendulums, they're not in the extra deck, but we can all agree that they're like an extra summoning mechanic. You know what I mean? I don't know. You're playing Branded Dracotel? You are the problem. I mean, listen, I know that I'm wrong in a literal sense, but on a technical sense, I'm right. You know what I mean? In a literal sense, I'm wrong, but in a technical sense, I'm right. Because in my opinion, these events are supposed to be based around summoning mechanics. And the summoning mechanic that this event is supposed to focus on is fusions and synchros. And I think you're kind of like diluting that if you have, like, say, a ritual or like a pendulum. Unless you're talking about like pendulums, me saying the pendulums were a mistake. And in which case, like, I know that's my opinion. I'm not gonna argue that. That's my opinion. I just don't like pendulums. Listen, the whole Sony mechanic thing, I stand by that, even though I know I'm technically wrong. But pendulums, I know that's my opinion. And I'm not gonna die on that hill. Because I know when something is my opinion. Red zone. Target one card to destroy it. Don't care. That's fine. Even if you destroy this card, I still do stuff. I'm not gonna bother activating Z. Now here's the thing. Ash doesn't kill me, but it does fuck me up. Also, what the fuck is this guy's name? What is your name? I don't know Korean. I mean, if his name was in Japanese, I could read it mostly. As long as it doesn't have like an exorbitant amount of kanji. You never played TCG? You didn't start Yu-Gi-Oh before 2022? I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since... What is it? Like, when did Yu-Gi-Oh come out? 2002? Or... whatever. I don't know. Whenever Yu-Gi-Oh came to the West. You're 5'4" in ginger? Nice. If I do this... Because here's the thing. Even if he pops at level 8, I still have options. Add Z to my hand. Then I get to draw a card. 2002? I mean, I was pretty sure it was 2002. Yeah. Maybe one more? No. Now you get to attack twice. And now you get to buff this guy. You've been playing since 2003? Nice. Here is my thing. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For a long time, but like, I've never really been like a competitive player. Like, my experience with Yu-Gi-Oh! Has always been like, how would you say, like, if I didn't draw the card from a pack, then why is it classed as a sea serpent? I guess because, well, here's my thing. Here's my opinion. I think it's classed as a sea serpent because in like certain Japanese folklore, like you have like the fish or like the carp or whatever that like flew up the stream and became like a dragon. So in my opinion, that's why. Because there's like a Japanese folktale that the, like, you know, the carp flew up the stream, or the koi or whatever. The fish flew up the stream and then becomes a dragon. Now let's kick his ass. So in my opinion, that's probably why it's a sea serpent. The gate of dragon? Yeah, something like that. Basically, like, when a fish swims up a waterfall and then goes through like the gate or like the torii, it becomes a dragon. That's a Chinese legend? Well, whatever it is. My point still stands. It's a story that happened. You know what? It's no longer Chinese or Japanese. It's now a Leo story. I'm patenting it TM. That's my story. It's now my story. Edit the wiki page right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. This hand's kind of dog shit ass. Okay, the only way that I see this hand not being dog shit ass. Let me think. What would be the perfect opener? Like, what could I draw? I mean, any punk monster that's not Deer Note. A Gold Pride card wouldn't. Well, actually, no. If I get the Gold Pride continuous, then maybe. Gold Pride continuous spell. Any monster, any punk monster that's. What did I tell you? Dude, chat, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? The punk, or not the punk, the Gold Pride continuous spell. There it is. Damn, he's good, chat. Damn, he's good. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Oh, damn it. I wish you would let me at least take the burn. Damn, we back at it again. True. Does summoning Psychic Wheeler do anything? Let me reread this trap real quick. Does it also count as a synchro? No. Just end turn. Just end turn. Nah, Jura, it was so funny when Miji was like, I'm making a prediction. You're gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! For a month, get tired of it, and then quit again. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm playing for one event. I'm playing for Pepsi sleeves, and then we're fucking dipping, dude. I mean, I feel like this is a bait, but like, I don't care. Psychic Processor? Is he playing the loner? Is Psychic Processor in the Psyframe loner? I don't know. You have to take your PTSD meds. It's all good, Rex. I'll forgive you just this once. You have to be playing Hearthstone a lot more. Listen, I heard that Hearthstone is kind of dead. They did something to Hearthstone. Listen, and take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, okay? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But as someone who doesn't play Hearthstone, I've heard that Hearthstone used to be really good, but then the game kind of died for some reason. Either they released like some real shit cards that kind of ruined the meta, or like they stopped supporting the game, something like that. Something about Hearthstone isn't as fun as it used to be. Teleport Fusion. I've never seen this card before. That's a wild fucking card. It's a side slap loner? Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I mean, listen, brother, in my humble opinion, as long as you were there peacefully protesting, I mean, you shouldn't have an issue. Wait, I just realized, I'm pretty sure this isn't an on-summon effect. No, it's when this card's activated. Never mind. Never mind, it is an on-summon effect. Never mind. Dude, I gas at the chat. We all saw it happen in real time. We all saw me gaslight myself in real time. I knew in my heart of hearts that's not how that card worked, but I gassed the fuck out of myself into thinking it was. More active players in Overwatch? I mean, that's not a high bar. Yeah, I don't know where I heard it. Like, here's the thing. It may not have been true. It may not be true now, but I think there was like a Hearthstone Dark Age of some sorts. At least from what I heard. And where like the game wasn't like getting like updates, or like there was like a real bad meta, or they released like, maybe it was, maybe it's not, maybe it didn't literally die, but it was one of those situations that were like they released one card, like say Max C, and it probably get blown out of proportion. I feel you, Rex. I feel you. So, what if I specialed? No. I've not read this card, so this may have a negate on it. Well, if it had a negate on it, he would have activated it and stopped me from summoning Ukiyo-e. Now, it was so funny because, like, I randomly tuned into a C-React stream, and I don't really watch Twitch streams just because Twitch is, like, such a shit platform. Like, I watch, like, streams when they're on YouTube because, like, YouTube is, like, the ads aren't as shit. And more of my streamer friends have recently been streaming on YouTube, or, like, multi-streaming at least. But it was funny because his chat was on like some weird shit. They were talking about like politics and stuff, and I was like, what did I tune into? Okay, we are back. Is the YouTube streams? Yeah, it's still going. Give me 1 second. I'm popping up the VTuber model, and then we'll get back into it. Yeah, my power blinked. Sorry, chat. The power blinked. Close that. Close that. Close that. Ba, 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 ba. Close that. Is everything good? Pop that back up. Keep that where it's at. This is good. That's good. Yeah, sorry about that, chat. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. So I popped into like a C-React stream, and like I never watched Twitch. I watch C-Reacts on YouTube, but I don't really watch him on Twitch, just cause like I don't really watch Twitch, like for the obvious reasons. But for some reason, like someone in this chat was like asking him like something about politics. I don't know how it started, but basically it was just him in the most like politically correct way trying to be like, yeah, I just don't fuck with politics. And then people kept asking him, but like, why? And he just kept having to be like, well, you see, this and that, and yada yada yada. And I was just sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't know. I just thought it was one, silly, and then two, weird that I even walked in on it. You know what I mean? Dude, I think I've lost every single coin toss today. Can someone in chat, like... Can someone in chat, back me up on this? Have I lost every single coin toss today? Here's the thing. There are better Ash targets than LZ. This can get you... Which you can do this, which can set that, which you can flip, and then you can send this to the... I mean, it depends on what's in his hand. It depends on what's in its hand, because he threw away 2 spells. Well, one was a spell, one was the trap, but you guys see what I'm saying. Like, he threw away 2 spell traps to get a card that didn't resolve. Okay, so he did get Diabell Star. He did get the Altart. Dude, I opened probably more packs than I should have to try and get the Altart Diabell Star. But I didn't get it. But my copium was this. I like the original Diabell Star more than this Diabell Star. That was my copium. Okay, so you pitch droll, and then what do you add? Is it LZ? The LZ doesn't get you anything. Well, no, it could. Oh, you play this? What the fuck? Oh, you had LZ, never mind. Okay, now it makes sense. Because now you can just activate the fusion effect. The contact fusion effect. I like never use this, what is it, like the secondary effect of this card? See, I like this. Like, they actually break it up into paragraphs. It's like, okay, you get special this. Oh, we didn't do it? Why? Was that not a viable play? Am I crazy? Was that not a legal play? Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, what's up, Poseidon? If you're still here, that is. Let's see, who survived the apocalypse? AJ Endura survived the apocalypse, and then on YouTube, I don't know. Mayo. Nice. Dude, one more game, and one more win, rather. And we get the Pepsi sleeves. Karu. Nah, with my power blink, chat, like the other day, like for some reason, dude, where I live sucks. I gotta like move closer to the city. But where I moved, not moved. Where the other day I was like doing some work that you can install on ND again. I never uninstalled it. I still play it like in my own personal time, but not really. Thanks. Anyway, Pepsi sleeves. Thanks, Stream Elements. Thanks. I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh card sleeves. Because when I was a kid, I feel like most kids were like this. I didn't use sleeves on my cards. And so whenever I see the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I'm like, that's a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card. But whenever I see like a card sleeve, I'm like, that's not Yu-Gi-Oh. That's like Magic the Gathering or something. If someone made a card sleeve that both looked like the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card and felt like the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I'd probably like it more. Is there gonna be a game you stream more regularly? Okay, so here's my main thing. It's not laziness, but like I got a new job, okay? And that job, like, at first I thought to myself, like, okay, I'm gonna have so much free time because like the job is at night and it's like 12-hour shifts, and then so I would come back, you know, do whatever for do whatever for a couple hours, and then come back, take a nap, and then stream, say at my usual stream time. But the main issue I've been running into is this: the shifts are so long, and then because it happens at nighttime, I get home and I'm so tired, and it fucks up my whole schedule. So I need to find my new rhythm of when I stream and when I don't stream. But as far as stream schedules go, that's where I've been. But as far as what I want to play regularly, I really don't know, because yeah. But as far as what I want to do, like, regularly, I don't know. Because, like, I do want to give you guys more content, and I do want to stream more. But at the same time, I feel like since I've been streaming, like, say, twice a week or whatever, the streams have been better. Because I feel like there definitely was a time, and some of the OGs can probably attest to this. There was a time at where, like, when I was streaming every single day, like, during my 2-year stream challenge, like, there definitely was a time at where there were days where I was definitely phoning it in. Not phoning it in, but it's just I had, like, zero energy to, like, actually do a stream and do a stream well. But I feel like the streams have been better recently, because I feel like whenever I'm going back through a stream and I'm combing for, like, say, like, content, you know what I mean? Like, I'm coming for, like, some good bits or, like, some good moments, what have you. Like, before, I feel like there would be, like, 1, maybe 2 good moments in a stream. But now I feel like they happen more often. But maybe that's just me. Maybe my standards for shorts have gotten lower. Maybe my standards have just gotten lower. But I'm trying to find a happy medium between, like, good streams, good, you know, work / short sleep life. But I feel like, at the very least, I've been enjoying streaming more recently. Because there was one moment in time where, like, I'll be real with you, I just had, like, a moment where, like, streaming just wasn't fun anymore. But, you know, that wave is, like, come and gone, and I'm like, enjoying streaming again. Might be worth doing mini streams. Yeah, that's what I was contemplating. Like maybe doing like a shorter, like say 2-hour stream, like on days when I get home, because I'm not super tired when I get home, but the sleepiness does kick in. So maybe doing like little short 2-hour streams, you know, like say when I get back in the morning for the shift. But the only problem is like nobody would be awake during that time. Also, it's diabolical that Luna Light's like actually good now. I know someone said like 2 years ago that like Luna Light was getting support, and they were like, man, when Luna Light comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, like it's actually gonna be good. So you should actually like stop talking mad shit about Luna Light. I was just like, nah, bro, I'm gonna keep talking shit about Luna Light. But now the day, my day of reckoning is finally come. My recompense is here. Battle phase. This might be lethal. 12. No, it's not. Dude, just give me like one punk card and I can make a big ass Pepsi. Give me like one punk card. This works. Does it? I think the only thing I can really do is make Pinballer. Yeah, I don't know what effect you're activating right now. Damn. All right, bitch. A couple games you can finish off like Monster Hunter Wild and Elden Ring, but I think we should just restart Elden Ring with seamless co-op instead. Yeah, I'm open to like doing Elden Ring again, but I don't, you know, I really don't know, like, because like here's the thing, I feel like the game, it's a bit like, okay, listen, I understand there's people who can beat the game level 1 and like not give a fuck about anything and yada yada yada, but I'm just saying from like a casual perspective, the game towards like the mid to late point of the game, like for like a casual player, feels like it really gets like kind of grindy. And I think the thing that killed my, you know, want to finish Elden Ring is that like I really enjoyed playing the game, exploring the world, like all that shit. I did enjoy that, but I felt like the thing that kind of took the wind out of my sails with Elden Ring is it like you guys didn't see how much grinding I had to do off stream just to try and make it where during stream it was like halfway entertaining. And so that was one of those things that where like I enjoyed Elden Ring, but at the same time, like towards the end of like it being like a stream game, like it just got so grindy. Hello, mate. Hello, governor. What's up, lady MC? Does the NC stand for Minecraft? Should I use Foxy? No. I won't use Foxy just in case he has nib, because if he nibs here, like I die. Well, I don't die, but like it's not as good, and it looks like he has nib. Imperm? Never mind. I mean, I can play around Imperm. That's not a big deal. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send Imperm. Because it's not the end of the world, him doing that. How goes the duels? They're going fine, I guess. I can't complain. I'm gonna use a fusion just because, like, at least with scale, like, I have options. Okay, what gold pride card? And I feel like the best option, I guess, would just be to grab Captain. Because Captain gets me the trap gets me this gets me a synchro. I mean, yeah. I feel like this is like the only real play I can do. Yeah, just grab the trap and then set this. And then I have an Imper for next turn. I have a big ass Pepsi that's gonna gain roughly 4,000 attack. Well, I guess 3,300 for the salty Susans who like to do math. Centurion? Centurion. This sets to the spell trap zone. Primera? Why Primera? Why not Trudea? Well, I mean, I guess... You despise Centurion? Yeah, it's definitely a deck that exists. Listen, I like Centurion, but here's the thing. Centurion kind of, like, sucks going second. I mean, it's definitely gotten better as a going second option. Because, like, now what he would have added is... Okay, now he just adds Phalanx. And then now we draw. Oh, you're playing Centurion Archfiend, or Archfiend Centurion. Listen, I've gotten more mileage out of this scuffed Gold Pride Punk deck than I deserved. Okay? We all can agree this is true. I've gotten way more mileage out of this deck than I should have. Bro likes to do his daily logins, I see. Bro likes to fucking open up the web browser and fucking get his little rabbit, I see. Okay, I see you. But yeah, I like Centurion, but I agree that it does get annoying. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna activate Fuelos. 1, because it doesn't do anything. And 2, because if he does have Nib, then at least we draw 2 cards. Or at least we draw a card. Ash. I mean, this isn't the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. He's just gonna tribute it away. He's actually reading this card. He's like, what the fuck does this card even do? He's like, what does this card do? Sword Soul. Sword Soul Taya. Behold. No. Moye. It's the tokens that are tuners, right? I'm like 97% positive it's the tokens that are tuners. Wait, doesn't this? Oh, if my life points are lower, the card gets destroyed. Yeah, this doesn't do shit. Damn. Only my life points are lower. What's that other gold pride card? Let me just do this. This one. I never pulled it, so I don't have it. But I mean, it's not a bad card, but like, yeah. All right, Light. What do you have? Listen, if this guy busts out a damn Karibo, that's how we know that's our Light, okay? If this guy doesn't bust out a Karibo, like, right now, he's a fake. He's a phony. You're a phony! You're a great big phony! Like, honestly... Well, no, I mean, we have Foxy in our hand. We're gonna take damage, and then we can special this guy. And it's a free level 8. Then we also have Foxy, who can discard. Oh no, not this guy. I don't know what he does, but I know he's annoying. Yeah. Chat, when are you guys even gonna ban Crimson Dragon? Because I feel like, listen, I'm not saying I want Crimson Dragon to be banned because it breaks like half my decks. But all I'm gonna say is if Crimson Dragon did get banned, it fixes like half the synchro decks, half the problematic synchro decks. Then again, oh no. Okay, go fuck yourself. All I'm gonna say is that if Crimson Dragon wasn't legal, then we wouldn't have died there. Someone puts up their pitchfork. They start writing. They start fucking writing with their fucking quill. The paper lights on fire. This is why I hate Leo Argento. He talked about my Yu-Gi-Oh card and said that it should be banned. This is why I hate him. This is why I put a pipe bomb in his mailbox. His opinions are all shit. I hate Leo Argento. I hate watching his stream. I watch him on 3 separate accounts and pretend that people like him, and then one day those 3 separate accounts are I'm gonna go on all of them and talk mad shit about him. And then he's gonna cry. Could you imagine? Could you imagine someone had like that much dedication to just like hating me? Did they just like, have 3 accounts, 3 burner accounts? They're just like playing the long game with. They're like, listen, one of these days, one of these days, one of these days, one of these days, I'm gonna make you cry. Yeah, let's use these 2. Bitch. What were you playing? Match history. Oh. Horus Naturia. Dude, I could play Naturia Horus. That's like legal. Part of me just wants to steal his deck real fast. Maybe later. I gotta say, Horus is probably one of like the best like support archetypes they ever added to the game. Like on its own, it's nothing crazy, but like it opens up so many plays. In my humble opinion. That's right. Look into Z's eyes and weep with fear. Okay, we're like halfway done.
Actually, Streamer, you need to have one more win for you to be actually halfway done. Streamer, did you know that 5,000 plus 5,000 is 10,000, but 5,500 plus 5,500 is 11,000, and that's how much you need to finish the event. I'm so fun at parties.
Oh my god, I'm fucking losing it. I'm losing it, chat. We have options. Like, here's the thing, I don't need to play this spell, but... I'm going to anyway. This double Fuelos in my hand, just sitting there looking pretty. Father, tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm your little baby boy, please. Father. You think I'm summoning from the extra deck? You're fucking crazy. No. You think I'm giving you anything off Fuelos? You're goddamn insane. Just summon Roller Pass. You think I'm giving you any fucking sweet nothings? You're crazy. What are you playing? Oh, you're like a dastardly fellow. At the very least, Gladiator Beast? You're fucking crazy. Bro, I was playing Glads. Bro's playing Glads. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with your Gladiator Beasts. Our Gladiator Beast is kind of okay now with like the new support they got. Dude, like, why are all the fucking Glads like URs? That's insane. Yeah. Anyway. Stop trying to get me to activate pinball. Do you have anything to bounce with this? Isn't that their gimmick? They bounce each other. So that gets popped. You do that. They're kind of like that one deck that Jura plays. Not Psyframe. They're like psychic monsters. I don't know if I can know. A quick play spell. The fuck did you just add to your hand? Okay, so you're gonna summon a monster from the extra deck, ignore gaining summoning conditions. Okay. Maybe I should... Well, no, it has to make sense. I gotta use these two. I was about to say, maybe I should use Roller, but I can't use Roller. Also, is Pinballer, like, is he on Pinballer? Yeah, he's right there. Oh, I can make Pepsi? I mean, that doesn't really do anything for me. Does making Amazing Dragon do anything? I mean, not really. Pepsi doesn't do anything because, like, he can just punch me and then it becomes affected. I'll just grab the Gold Pride. At least with this, I can pop a card. At least with this, I can pop a card. Gladiator Beast... Bestiari? What is Bestiari? Battle things? What are you gonna battle? Oh, that's their gimmick. They battle bounce. That's what it was. So you can bounce this back to the hand to summon another card from your hand. Yeah. Oh, do they not bounce? I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. And then... Oh, you shuffle from the grave. That's kind of some dastardly, bastardly shit. I'm gonna activate a Fuelos just in case you do something. Are you stupid? Oh no, also I'm stupid. Because I could have summoned Pepsi. Because like I took no damage this turn. Because of Dart Roller no more. Actually, Pepsi was the play. You know what they say, chat, hindsight's 2020. Pepsi was the play. I should just summon Pepsi. What the fuck? Okay. Give me a card. You're actually joking. You're actually joking. Holy shit. Like, what the fuck is this? Here's the thing, like, he can very easily just keep summoning and then just kill me. Do these guys also bounce? No. Yeah, I refuse to read these cards. Dude, if I had drawn almost any card except for Fuelos right there, we probably could have done something. Also, I wish you could turn off like the little hand, like the follow button, because like I'll be real with you, Chad, I don't give a fuck about following players. I really don't. I really don't give two flying flips of a fuck about following players. Like, I don't know anybody who does. Because honestly, anytime I've clicked it, it's been on accident, and then I have to sit there for like 5 minutes going through all the different menus to actually unfriend them because I don't want them on my friends list or my follow list or whatever. I'm not gonna say it's an awful thing they added, because I'm sure it's useful to somebody, but to me, I'm like, why is this a thing? And why is it in such an inconvenient spot? Like, if anything, put like a player button, like a player icon button, and then if I click in that menu, I can then friend them. But like, I don't know, making it where making it where it's one button to friend and then 2 buttons to unfriend. Fucking stupid. I don't like it, chat. I don't like it. Speaking of not liking something, I just pulled a good card in cards. So I need to. Oh no, nobody likes this character, so it's got low effort. Yeah, I'll just be like, I'll just do that. Damn. It had high wish list, but I guess people who don't play Genshin just don't know this card's like valuable. What happened? My power blinked. My power blinked so the stream went out for a second. Sorry about that. Ghost Bell. That's something. So on my turn, I think what I do is I activate Z. That'll give me burn, which will then trigger this card. Yummy? Is bro playing Yummy Mitsurugi? Also, I know nothing about Yummy. I pulled a little bit on Yummy because like chat was kept on being like, oh, pull Yummy. Yada. I didn't pull that well though. I mean, I pulled well, just not well for someone who wants to play Yummy. You feel me? Might as well just bell that. Damn. These guys can just special summon for days. Cookie Yummy. This goes into a synchro. I'm just gonna say it. This is a level 2 synchro, and Lynx don't have levels. I'm just gonna say it. Someone had to say it. So I'm gonna say it. You know what happened? That was in such an inconvenient spot. I mean, listen, I don't know. Also, limiting this card to 1 does nothing. Because pretty much every White Forest player places that card at 1 anyway. Like, genuinely, what does playing this card at 1 do? Alright, get rid of your Sylvia. Synchro into a level 8. Get rid of Sylvia. Are you stupid? The fuck you... Bro went like -3 for that play. I mean, I guess it's just -1. Well, technically, he went positive because he got a card and this card's gonna recycle in the end phase. But like, still, like what the fuck are you doing? Dragoon? I'm still trying to figure out why. Why did you summon Sylvia if you were just gonna bounce it? He did it so confidently too. That's the part that like confuses me. He did it so confidently. So I'm gonna burn myself for 600. Okay, well now I get to figure out what the fuck Yummy does. You think he misplayed? I mean, he had to have, right? Okay, so this card grabs a field spell, activates a field spell. That field spell activation then grabs a Yummy. Right? I'm gonna do this because it sets up this play, Rising Scale. Special. Yeah, I'll just summon Ukiyo-e. Anytime, brother. I'm here to make days and also end careers. Yummy way. Change into face on defense position. That's fine. I don't really care about that. Also, I just looked at his life points. Holy fuck. How did his life points get so low? Oh. Yeah, I know. I was like, how the fuck did his life points get so low? But I remember now. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Yummy does. Does that count? It doesn't count. I guess it has to be on field. A monster I control, and I don't technically control that monster. What? I mean, yeah, you're synchro summoning. Let me guess. No, that's a different card. I was about to say, let me guess, it's not once per turn, but this is a different card. What are you doing? Anyway, I'm gonna do this, and then you're gonna activate Dragoon and negate it and pop it. That gets flipped face down. This gets negated and popped. That gets popped. And then this does some fucking bullshit. I don't even know what this fuck this does. Okay, that summons back this and this, but they're both negated. Does that even matter though? Bro, what the fuck is this deck? Holy shit. Mommy, Yummy, more like fucky, dude. That shit was fucked up. Bro just had infinite combos. Like, dude fucked up and, like, still did all that. Also, I'm copying this dude's deck list. I'm stealing his shit. I'm stealing bro's goddamn headpiece. This is my toupee now. Also, they pre-banned Obedience School? The fuck is this? I'll just delete this. It's not even like a full deck. We're stealing this guy's shit. Pure Gimme dies at 2 negates. I mean, I just built like a template deck. I mean, I'm not saying that's gonna be the final version. I don't really know anything about Yummy. The main thing is I just need to like acquire them. You know what I mean? We can argue the semantics of like what is optimal and what is non-optimal Yummy on a different date and time, but like, oh yeah, I don't have I don't have red eyes. Bro, they need to add a structure deck with red eyes because I am not fucking crafting a goddamn red eyes card. So I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 you are. I don't have that much dust. How much dust do I have? What's 5 times 30? It's just 150, right? Dies the board wipes? I don't even know what Yummy does, period, so... So if I just took out the Dragoon package, I could just build this deck. Yeah, I knew it was 150, but like the thing that was like tripping me up was when I was trying to build Yummy earlier, I didn't have the UR dust for it. And so the thing that was confusing me is where I was like, how the fuck do I have the UR dust now? But it's because this is like, this is semi-limited usually, but now it's limited here. Let's just take out the Goon package. And then add... What would I add to this deck? One droll. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just craft this because we were making Yummy anyway, so we might as well just craft this. Is Dragoon not Dragoon? No, Red Eyes isn't available in the is Red Eyes available in Legacy packs? I'm almost certain it's not. Megalith pack's kind of crazy though. Yeah, it has some good shit in there. See, because here's the way packs usually work. There'll be one really good deck, one okay deck, and then one kind of like dog shit deck. But I feel like Megalith is good, Yummy's really good, and then also I need to find a deck to put this in. I need to find a deck to put fucking Gorgonzola in. Want an Ultimate Slayer? I mean, you're not wrong. IP into Gorgon? Yeah. Yeah. Why is the only card in here fucking Blue Eyes? Also, I don't want to spend my fucking cards until I get 999 of them. I basically have everything in the goddamn Lexi pack anyway. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. That was the wrong card. Take that out, and I can just put an Ultimate Slayer. Do I have that bookmarked? Ultimate Slayer? I don't see it at a glance. Boom. Okay, Ultimate Slayer, and then replace it with Mary. Did I spell it? Rayo Logic. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just batch it. Man, I have not crafted a royal in so long. Gator. It might be banned in the event. Oh, it is banned in the event. Oh, this card. Yeah, it's banned because it's the Xyz event. Or, yeah, it's not in Xyz event. Anyway, let's try this dude's deck. This would be our Yummy practice. Don't quote me on this, but I think I might have pulled... This is a brand new player. The only thing he has is like the tutorial. The tutorial title and the most recent event title that's not this one. Okay, what the fuck do I do? Let's just special summon this. We'll send this because we have one other hand. We'll activate this. And then... we'll set the continuous. And then I guess we just... oh, damn. Bro's playing the gammas or the cipherams, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I was about to say, if this is Delta, it is Delta. What the fuck is this? Their hands. I only saw 4 fingers on this one for a second. And so I was like, what the fuck is this? I activate Pepsi. And now you can't activate the Gamma again because you control cards. But I think you can... no. You can't. You want to slow my royal luck? I mean, pulling royals, my luck is fine. But actually, like, crafting them? Like, I don't remember the last time I even fucking crafted a royal. Let's grab this. Behold, yummy. What is this called? Snatchy? That's a wild name. Snatchy is a wild name for a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Pop. It still resolves though. I think this guy grabbed this card. Oh, no, I guess not. So these cards are both banished. So unless he has another driver, I mean, maybe he plays two. I mean, if he's playing the Cyframe deck, I mean, does the loner have one? Or does it have two? I doubt it plays three. Three would just be a brick, but like, it might play two. Set pass? Bitch. Pepsi? Damn right. What's up, Blurg? Let's card to spell Trap Zone. I'll bless. Sleepy Eepy? Damn right. I'm gonna summon this thing, and then now I can link into this thing. Finals week, you need to cram the entire semester worth of info into your brain again? Damn. Oh. Joke's on you, bastard. I don't know how to play, Yummy. Joke's on you, I have no idea what I'm doing. Dumbass. Scoop age. Scoop age indeed age. Chat, all I want is one Red Eyes Black Dragon. That's all I want. But I don't want to craft it. Is that so much to fucking ask for? All I want is one Red Eyes Black Dragon that I don't have to craft. I mean, I would spend 2,500 gems on a shit Red Eyes pack if it just came with one guaranteed Red Eyes Black Dragon. That's how much I just don't want to fucking craft that damn card. Bro's playing Punk, but like, I am the Punk guy. He's got the Punk sleeves, the Punk icon, the Punk, border. Wait, what the fuck did he just summon? Psychic Girl. You got 4 cards in your hand. I'll let it pass. You banish Gamma Gear. You summon this thing. Mind. Procedure. And then here, might as well just negate that. You got 3 cards in your hand. You got 2 tuners. Okay, so you do have Foxy. You send Foxy. You send Ogre. You summon Z. Let me think. Does this deck play Exodia? No. No. This is just for the Snake Eyes Dragon. Make Pepsi. I mean, he's probably gonna make Pepsi. Yo, Shamatan. This dude looks high as fuck. Wait, what are you... How? What? How did you do that? How did he do that? How did he XZ summon? This is the event. Am I crazy? Did I not queue for the event? Am I fucking insane? How did he just XZ summon? Hold up. We have one way, we have one way to solve this. We are in the event. How the fuck did he XZ summon? Read the XZs. I mean, I've read the XZs before. It's like, what? It's Psychic XZ's effect to level 8 monsters, or if you control like an extra monster, like say a Synchro or something like that, or a Fusion, you can use one material, which is what he just did. It shouldn't even be able to be in the event, or be in the extra though. That's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck did he do this? It's only allowed because it mentions Synchro or Fusion? But I could've... But no! No. Because whenever I was building my extra, when I was playing my Punk deck, this card wasn't even... It didn't even allow me to play it. Like, I physically wasn't able to play it. Like, it said my deck was illegal and I had to take it out of my extra. We did it, chat. We found a hacker. We did it. We did it. We found him. We found him, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him, boys. We got him. Because I would have played it in my punk deck earlier if it was legal. Unless between like me making my deck last night and now they unbanned it. But so let's see, what does he have here? He's got a face down I wasn't paying attention to. I wasn't paying attention. He's got like one monster negate. Before I activate this card, actually, I don't even have to activate the card yet. I can just do this. This gets me this. This doesn't do fuck all. Does it really matter? I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. It is allowed? That's so weird, because it... Like I said, it wasn't allowed earlier. Like, last night. Like, it physically made me take it out of my extra. That's so weird. The main thing I need to play around... The main thing I need to play around is this. Also, him banishing that is like of no consequence. Check it out. I mean, I believe you. I'm just saying last night it made me take it out. Like, it's not that I don't believe you. It's just that, like I'm saying, like last night I physically couldn't play it. Okay, and then this is gonna get negated. Like, I know it's gonna get negated, but like, I gotta just get rid of this. Poplar. Then I can special Poplar. Activate Poplar. Get Divine Temple. And then I can Divine Temple. And then with Divine Temple, let's place you. Send that. Special summon Flamebird. Activate Flamebird, and then I can target you, and I feel like I have to target you. Or actually, let's do this. Yeah, Anaconda doesn't do anything for me right here. Also, Crunchy doesn't really do anything. This has 3200 attack. That's kind of crazy. What is a Snake Eyes engine even for? I'm confused. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, we just lose this duel. But, what the fuck? Like, who unbanned this card in between me playing last night and now? Who is this weird asshole that unbanned this card between last night and like right now? Because this card was banned. Like, I'll even give you like an example. Copy from my deck. Cash Money Punk. Okay, now it's no longer banned. Like, legitimately, last night it was banned. Unless it was like a weird visual bug. Like, last night, this card was banned. I had to get rid of everything in this bottom row. That's so fucking weird. Just gonna say it. Kind of defeats the purpose of having a Fusion Synchro event if you're gonna allow shit in that's not Fusion Synchro. That's so fucking weird. That was a scam. Unironically was a scam. You can tell there's a newer player that you're against? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say so. El Shadal? Is bro just gonna fucking summon Winda Pass? Deadpool, 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 Deadpool. Streamer, Deadpool. Deadpool is the best Pokemon. Tank pool, best pool? True. Okay, one shot all monsters summoned in face down defense position. You like all rolls at once? What the fuck? Why can't I summon anymore? I could have swore Winda was 2 summons. Once per turn? What card am I thinking of that's 2 summons? Is double summon limit or whatever the fuck whatever the fuck that card. Dude, I could have swore Window allowed 2 summons. Oh my god, I'm being fucking gaslit right now. Streamer washed, you're banned. Dude, I swear, I'm in the goddamn multiverse right now. Winda, I swear it was 2 summons. I swear Winda was 2 summons. Fuck this game. Second Winda. Dude, don't even get me started on Ursarik. Okay, listen, here's the reason why nobody likes this fucking game, chat. Because they keep changing the goddamn rules of the game. This is why nobody likes this goddamn game. Ursarik is a perfect example. Because they're synchro monsters that aren't actually synchro monsters. Because you physically can't synchro summon a level 1 synchro. I'll die on that hill. Also, I said it earlier, but I hate pendulums. I hate those guys. Like, genuinely, why does Winda exist? Like, genuinely, why does Winda exist? And here's the thing, because the effect already resolved, even if I move the window, I'm pretty sure it's still, like, I still can't summon. Yeah, I still can't summon. Fuck this game. Oh, I can summon. Still fuck this game. Jesus Christ. Let's go, you little yummy fuck. Behold, Snatchy. I activate Snatchy. Fuck it, I activate this card. I don't know what it does. Boom. What does this do? Once per chain during the main phase, your opponent's battle, or your opponent's battle phase, you can pay 100 life points immediately after this effect resolves. Sync or summon. Face out defense position. What should I summon? How many wins do I got? Like 5,500 worth or 5,000 worth. How many wins that is? Was that like 10 wins? 10 wins? You don't know Yummy? You don't know Yummy like I know Yummy. Okay. Hear me out. Just hear me out. If I banish a monster, but honestly, let's stop banishing a monster. I'm gonna pop that. It gives you a summon, or a draw rather, but like I don't give a fuck. This is. Yeah, I don't care if you draw a card. I should have grabbed this card. Pop that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll grab this, and then I'll grab this. Fuck it, I don't care. I summon Snatchy and Cupsy. And these cards aren't negated. You add Hedgehog to your hand. And you send that. I'm gonna activate Cupsy. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm gonna activate Cupsy. I'm just gonna negate that. And then draw a card. Fuck yeah. Ash Blossom. Fuck yeah. Special summon. Fuck yeah. What am I doing? What did I just activate? Opponent's battle phase. I just go battle phase and punch this fucker. Bro's got 400. Bro's got 400 light points. He probably wins off that, if I'm being honest with you. Honestly, he probably wins with 400 light points. I probably should bounce Baron. You've seen so much RDA this event? I've only seen one RDA player that I know of. Maybe I've seen more RDA players, they just instantly scooped. Maybe I've seen more than one RDA player, they just instantly scooped. You ran into 8 so far? I think the deck I've seen most, not counting loners, is probably... It's probably Dracotil. You've barely seen Dracotil? I'd say at least... What would I say? Maybe a fourth? Maybe a fourth of the decks I've seen have been Dracotil? Maybe not a fourth, but like maybe a fifth. The stun player's not the one who stunned? Yeah. I think my biggest mistake was shuffling back my... I'm just gonna activate these effects, I don't fucking know what they do. Let's target this card and then activate this card. This flips it face down, which then put it back in the spell trap zone. Or I just destroy that, I guess. Banish that. Check a Shadell, or a Shadal spell. Not a Shadell. I can try to get a Yummy and summon it Summon Cupsy. Damn, these fuckers are huge. These guys are fucking huge. Jesus Christ. Why my Yummy so big? Why my Yummy got that junk in the trunk? Like, holy fuck. I'll just flip this face down, and then I'll do this. Boom, boom. That puts them at the bottom. Just fucking punch this bitch. Just punch him. Just punch him. I forget what this card does. Adds a spell trap to the hand. I mean, I'm like 90% certain he's just dead. Okay, yeah. My plan, I mean, obviously what my plan was is I was trying to get the Winda into spell trap zone. But for some reason, I thought Winda was 2 summons, but it was 1 summon. And it kind of just like pissed me off. Okay, so now I'm at 6,000 out of 11,000. For you, stun player. Fuck you, colon. Asterix. What is the requirement for the link? This hand doesn't do anything. No, but Winda's one of those cards that I really do feel like in a best of 1 format they should ban it. I really don't see an excuse for Winda in the best of 1 format. It's just so damn annoying. We probably just lose this. You summon a looper. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop. I'll never forget one time I was in some stream and then the streamer was like asking a question or something like that. He's like, I forget, what card do you grab off of this effect again? I was like, oh, a Luber. And then the one person in chat was like, actually, he was talking about the other Aluber. I was like, damn, dude. Okay, fuck. Cause like, you have like Aluber, Jester, whatever the fuck, and then you had the new Aluber that had just come out. And then bro was sitting there like, actually, it's this Aluber, not that Aluber. And I was like, okay, shit. Nobody really uses the other Aluber. I mean, kind of, but like not really. So what am I missing here? I got this. I'm missing like one of these and then like one of these. Thunder Dragon Colossus literally auto win against 90% of decks. Here's Here's the thing about Thunder Dragon Colossus. You're not wrong, and that card should probably be banned too. But I feel like it's one of those things. Here's why Winda I think is like more ban worthy. One, it's more annoying. Two, I feel like it can be slotted into more decks because it's more easy to cheat out. Whereas like Thunder Dragon Colossus is a bit more restrictive in what it can be played with. At least from what I remember. What's up, Warrior? Thunder Dragon Colossus. One Thunder Dragon and then one Thunder Monster. Yeah. As opposed to Winda, which Winda you can pretty easy cheat it out. Winda. One Shadal monster and one Dark monster. That's a lot easier to get out because all you gotta do is have like one, like say Shadal, and then like, and then pretty much every deck runs a Dark monster. So like, what'll usually happen is like they'll go through their plays, and then say you get super polyed, and then now they built up an entire board, and then they bring out fucking Winda, and you can't get over it. You can shoot him out with the new Nemesis support. I mean, ban him. Fucking ban him. I don't care, dude. Ban that bitch. I mean, listen, man. You don't gotta give me you don't gotta give me an excuse to me disappear now. All right, Blurg. I probably got one more duel in me anyway. I set out and achieved my goal. I got my Pepsi sleeves that I'll probably never use. I got my Pepsi sleeves that I'll probably never use. Sen. Symphuilos. Yeah, send this. Activate this. Send the Diabell in my hand. Add this. Does grabbing anything like this? Does grabbing Rosiliago really get us anywhere? Let's look at these cards in our deck here. Like if we get Rosiliago gets us wanted, but we drew both Diabells. We've got this in our hand. Like I mean, we just go into this. Am I doing a ZZZ stream soon? I don't know. Like, I'm not opposed to it per se, but at the same time, I feel like ZZZ streams just aren't interesting to watch. Or just like, not particularly ZZZ, but like, I can't really put much commentary into those streams because those games are so dialogue heavy. So I feel like most of the stream is me just sitting there silent, trying to like pay attention to like what's going on. And I feel like for most people, that's not super entertaining. I mean, that's just my opinion, but like, maybe you guys view it differently. I mean, this is just like a bunch of like bodies. Its board's kind of a nothing burger. This board doesn't really do anything. And there's no reason to make Snake Eyes Dragon because like it doesn't do anything. This is more of a play it by yourself game than a stream and talk game. Yeah, I mean that's the way. Listen, I don't dislike ZZZ. I mean I haven't really played it in a while. I still log in and do my dailies and stuff. I'll just leave it. What does this card do again? Oh, you're playing Goaty? That's fine. Also, he plays the Goaty field spell. I feel like most players don't play Goaty field spell. I'm not opposed to doing a Marvel Rivals stream, but the thing with Marvel Rivals streams is the game is just so resource intensive. Like, sometimes I'll have a Marvel Rivals stream and everything would be fine. But other times I'll have a Marvel Rivals stream and then like nothing works. You got all the gens in the fusion event? Yeah. I'm gonna complete the game like in my own time, or the event in my own time. The main thing I wanted to do was just play it, you know, like because it was Pepsi sleeves. Since I'm like the Pepsi guy, I feel like I had to stream it. So you have this card. Make Pepsi? I wish I could with this deck. Well, actually, no, I could, because I have Flame Burge, and then... I mean, it's possible, because this is level 2, and then another maybe would be level 1. Okay, so you're gonna summon this, and then you have this banished, so... I'm just trying to think of like what he does here with this board. I don't know. I might have a Marvel Rivals stream soon, but like I've said it before, and like here's my thing with Marvel Rivals. Like Marvel Rivals, I don't play enough Marvel Rivals to really. I can't really give good commentary on Marvel Rivals because I don't know everything about Marvel Rivals. Whereas like Overwatch, like I can tell you exactly what, like if you show me like say a VOD in like Overwatch, I can like look at that VOD and tell you exactly like at what point you lost the game. You know what I mean? Whereas like with Marvel Rivals, like I don't really play it as much, so I can't really give like that insightful commentary. Because when I play Overwatch, like I can just cut up, have fun, and like kind of like fuck around, and still know enough of what's going on, and where like I can like try and win or like fuck around or whatever. But I feel like with Marvel Rivals, I gotta lock in more because like they're always giving new hero combos and like adding new characters, and like there's just like a lot of moving pieces of Marvel Rivals. So I feel like I can't really comment on Marvel Rivals too much. I'm not opposed to doing it. It's just one of those things that we're like, okay, look at it from this perspective. Like, I want to stream whatever you guys want to watch, but at the same time, there's people who don't watch the streams. They only watch, let's say, the VODs, which is technically watching the stream, or they watch like the YouTube Shorts. And typically, my average is for like a good short in Marvel Rivals is like 0.5. So for every 2 streams, I get like 1 short out of it. Whereas say like Pokemon ZA, I get like basically 10 shorts out of 1 ZA session. Or like Yu-Gi-Oh, I average like maybe like 2 to 1. So I get like 2 shorts out of like 1 stream with Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I'm not going to make any shorts of Yu-Gi-Oh just because like I don't give a fuck about this game anymore. Also, like, dude, I don't know what it is, but like the Yu-Gi-Oh shorts community is kind of toxic because I'll make 1 short just like, and it'll just be like me being silly of like, haha, I made this card. Now I punch you for game. And then there'll be one dude in the comments who's like, actually, if he had this one obscure card, then you lost the game right here. And I'm like, what? Okay. Like, it's always like some sort of comment like that where it's like, what are we talking about? We're just talking about random like stream games. Kill yourself for playing lab. Dude, that lab short, that's like one of the only times I've actually had to go through and like delete comments. Because here's my thing. I didn't delete the comments because they were negative. I deleted the comments on that short because like I feel like people were coming in, seeing the negative comments, and it was encouraging people to leave more negative comments, and they just kept getting worse and worse. Because it started with like I hate lab, and then it was like fuck lab players, and then it was like all lab players should die, and then it started getting to the point where they were like, you play lab, I'm gonna find where you live and fucking like strangle you or some shit like that. They started getting more and more fucked up, and I'm like, I feel like I need to nip this in the bud. But that was a wild short. Inciting violence, quite literally, yeah. That was a wild one. But like, I don't know. Like, say with like the Pokemon videos, I can just like fuck around, have fun, and like nobody cares. Because I feel like the Pokemon community is kind of chill. I mean, they're not chill. They're fucking weird in their own way. You're grinding gems for Gamba on Makanko? Nice. I'm not gonna pull the Makanko pack. I just don't care enough about it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Makanko pack isn't even. What is this? What is this? What does it just give you a random UR? What? Well, I mean, this is new. I'm pretty sure this is just the alt art. Ohime? This is just regular Ohime, right? It's a random royal? That's still not worth it. That's still not worth it. But basically what I was saying is like with like Pokemon or like any other stream game, I can usually just fuck around and like people are pretty chill. Except for the one time I made that one Marvel Rivals short with me playing Venom, and I was just joking around being like, you killed me, Groot, you killed me, and there was like 20 comments being like, Venom can climb on walls, you killed yourself, and I was, and then there were like, and then there was like this one comment being like, you killed yourself, also kill yourself, and I was like, damn. But that's one thing that's like hard to convey in a short, because like when you see the full context of like the clip, you're like, oh, he's obviously joking. But when you see a short, people get offended by it. But nah, everybody's always got everybody in the Yu-Gi-Oh shorts like comments always have some smart ass remark. Like there was one time I was talking about it was me playing Krut Cook, and I was like, yeah, Krut Cook's no, I was playing against somebody in chat playing Krut Cook. And then I was basically just you know, like talking about I was like, yeah, Krut Cook's a little bit hard to get over because unless you have like a kaiju, you can't really get over it. And then there was like one guy in the comments who was like, actually, here's all the 17 ways you can get over it. I'm like, I mean, yeah, like piercing, burn, all that shit. Sure, you can get over it with like piercing or burn. But like, how many decks actually play piercing or burn? When I feel like most decks have like, say, a kaiju, quote unquote. And there was one, like, there was, like, and I was like, kaiju, lava golem, goddess. And then they were like, that's goddess isn't a kaiju. I'm like, well, kaiju is just more so referred to colloquially as the effect of just tributing your opponent's monster for a monster. And they're like, I've never heard of that, but I was like, well, I mean, people say it. I don't know. Here's the thing, like, here's the thing about Mikanko. You had Yubel, which was shit, okay? And then Mikanko came out and it was better Yubel. And then this one archetype came out that I forget the name of it off the top of my head, that came out that was better than Mikanko. And then the Yubel support came out that was better than that previous thing. And so, like, it's basically one of those things where, like, if you want to play Mikanko, then you basically just play Yubel at this point. Most Yu-Gi-Oh nerds always want to correct you or play optimal stuff. Well, like, here's my thing. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you say 2 + 2 = 4, and then someone's like, actually, 2 + 2 doesn't always equal 4. 1 + 3 = 4. Like 0.5 + 3.5 = 4. 0 + 4 = 4. And they want to name like every fucking way to equal 4. And it's like, I get what you're saying. There's more ways to make 4 than just like 2 + 2. But at the same time, like we can agree that 2 + 2 = 4. Like I don't know why we're fighting here. I don't know what are we why are we doing this? Is a kaiju a way to get over Cook? Yes. Like, period. Like we don't need to name every single way to beat Cook. Nah, but on a different note though, it is funny as hell when you beat Cook with it's only happened I think once. It's happened more than once, but like I've only ever seen it happen one time from me playing. But like you play Cook and then your opponent summons like Chaos Max Dragon and he just fucking like swings for game. You seen people hate on Berserker Soul? Like, Yu-Gi-Oh players will hate on anything. Here's the thing. Yu-Gi-Oh players, they don't hate each other. They hate the game. But they can't conceptualize that they hate the game, so they have to like say that they hate each other. Listen, we can't fight the game developers, so we end up just fighting ourselves. Like, Yu-Gi Twitter is one of the most toxic things. Like, one of the reasons why I never log on to like my Leo Twitter and I basically just scroll on my private Twitter account where I just look at art and stuff, it's because like every time I open up my Leo Twitter, it always recommends me like Yu-Gi Twitter, and no matter how much I say I don't care about this, stop recommending me Yu-Gi Twitter, it's always some fucking drama in the Yu-Gi Tuber or Yu-Gi Twitter community, and I'm like, bro, like it's a fucking card game with anime girls on it. Like what are we talking about? We're treated to stop playing? Yeah, that's the issue. It's like the sunk cost fallacy. Like, let me open up my Twitch, not my Twitch, my Steam real quick. Like, I have 2,800 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I say that, and it is a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, 2,800 hours is a lot, but there's gonna be some person in chat being like, I have 4,000 hours. 2,800 ain't shit. It's like, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. But no, like, listen, in my opinion, I have way more hours in this game than I feel like most casual players. The more hardcore players, they probably got like quadruple the amount of hours I got. They probably got 10,000 hours. But I'm just saying, I feel like I put enough hours in this game and where I know what I'm talking about. But there's always that one person who wants to come in and be like, But I don't know. I really don't care. Like, here's my thing. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Like, I get that playing like, here's the thing, like, streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, here's what I've learned about streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! As long as you just, like, play and you're chill and you're having a fun time, as long as you don't give your opinion and you basically just keep it objective to, like, you know, what's going on, then I feel like you can have a pretty chill... I feel like you can have a pretty chill experience in Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay? But the second you start like giving more of your opinion, or like giving more of like a objective like state of like the game, people are gonna get offended. Like for example, like there was one time that like I was playing against someone's deck. It was like a RDA deck or something like that. It wasn't RDA. It was the one that's like the same generation, but like Synchrons. I think it was Synchron. And basically, he made some big Synchron monster, like some dragon thing that I couldn't get over. And so I literally had nothing to do, and so I just jokingly said, "Damn you, damn this, like fuck this low skill card," and I just said it as a joke because I'm like, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Like we're not gonna get defensive over a Yu-Gi-Oh card. But then they started sending like 3 paragraphs of text being like, "How dare you call my card low skill? Like this card is my boss monster. It took like X, Y, and Z ways to activate it, yada yada yada." And I was like, bro, I didn't literally mean your card was low skill. I'm just sitting here, I can literally do nothing, and I just said it as a joke, an offhanded joke. I was like, I'm playing fucking Punk or whatever I was playing at the time. I said my deck is also low skill. Like I summon Pepsi and then people can't do anything. Like it's not that serious. And then they were like, "No, it is that serious. How dare you call my card low skill?" And I was like, brother, it's fine. I said we can either calm down and just chill, or you can leave, or you can keep yapping and I'll just like time you out or whatever. And they said, "Don't even bother timing me out. I'm never coming back." And I was like, damn, this dude was upset. Bro was upset. But yeah, I don't know. Let me look at my scrapbooks real quick. I don't know, they're not called scrapbooks. Basically, every single one of these, except for this one, I have like all but one. Like this one, I don't have the alt art of, what is it, Welcome? No, Hospitality. I don't have the alt art of Hospitality. This one, you're gonna laugh when you see what card I'm missing. I'm missing this card. This one, I'm missing. What am I missing on this? Oh, I'm missing the Trapaholic, the new trap. And this one, I'm missing a bunch. Trapaholic is pretty useful. Yeah, I just haven't been playing too much lab. Because, like, here's the thing. Like, I want to play the newer decks. I want to play new stuff. I don't always want to play the same old decks. And one day I'll play Trapaholic. And also, I physically can't play lab on stream. As much as I like lab, and I think lab is fun. Because the way I play lab is I try to play it, like, silly and goofy. You know, I don't put a bunch of stun in the deck. I just play lab. You know? Let me find, like, one of my... Well, this one says control lab, but like it's literally just equation cannon. Like that's the whole gimmick. I just want to resolve equation cannon because it's funny. And then I have like a Trace Lady, which is like just a regular lab deck. Which I mean, I don't think it has any stun in here. I mean, it's kind of stunning a little bit, but you can tell I haven't played it in forever because you know, Call By's banned, Bagusa's banned. Have I tried Plunder Lab? No. But no, as much as I like Lab, I physically can't play Lab on stream because basically what happens is this. Some random person will come into the stream, see me playing Lab, and they said, "Hey, I just want to tell you to go fuck yourself, and I hope you die. Also fuck Lab," and then they leave. And that's the only thing they'll say. And I'm like, damn. So as much as I like playing Lab, it's just not worth playing it because it just brings like real toxic people into the stream. Whereas like if I play like say Punk, like I can usually like get away with it. Or like say I play my White Forest deck. Some people don't like White Forest, but like typically I can play White Forest for like a majority of the stream and there'll be, you know, 0 to 1 people come in and then be like, fuck White Forest. But if I play Lab, like there'll be like 5 to, like, depending on how busy the stream is, there'll be like 5 to 10 people who come to the stream. They're like, "Hey, I fucking hate Lab and everything that it represents, and also go fuck yourself. I hope you die." And I'm like, Shh, Jesus Christ, that's your first time chat, and then they just dip. They just never come back. It's their first chat and their only chat. Imagine hating White Forest. Like I said, it doesn't usually happen. But sometimes it does happen. Sometimes there'll be somebody who comes in and they're like, "Fuck White Forest." And like, I get it from the perspective of like... Set as your stream child so they never join in the first place. No, that's the thing though. It's like they seek out the decks they don't like just to tell you to go fuck yourself. Which, like, I don't care. Like, because at the end of the day, they're like a random stranger on the internet. I don't know this person. They're never gonna come back to the stream. You know, let them have their one pop off moment. I just want to see Draco Tail versus Yummy. Just like see the matchup. You know what I mean? So like, I really don't fucking care, like, what their opinion is. But it's one of those things where it's like, there's like legitimately people who sometimes who will just seek you out and they'll be like, hey, I was just scrolling Twitch and just like looking for cool streamers. You're not one of them, by the way. They're like, yeah, I was just like going around Twitch looking for cool Yu-Gi-Oh streamers, and then I saw your stream and I saw you were playing Lab, and I just wanted to tell you to go fuck yourself. I was like, holy shit. You know what I think about Yummy? It's a very loose connection, but Yummy just seems like better Gimmighoul. And what I mean by that is like, they've got that same gimmick as Mimighoul, where the Mimighoul, they start small, but then they like, get big. Yummy's a bit complicated to combo with you, for you. I mean, I get that. Yummy seems a bit better in Sprite to you. The thing I've been seeing the most is Yummy Mitsurugi. That's the thing I've been seeing the most. I've seen 1 or 2 Yummy Sprite decks, not like in the game, but just like browsing through dual meta. But another thing I've seen is Fiendsmith Yummy. Get fucked. We'll pretend I had some input on that game. Oh no, chat. I almost ended the stream without showing you guys like the funniest thing. Okay, listen, chat. The clip isn't exactly like rocket science. It's not exactly gonna be, you know, remembered for all fucking Yu-Gi-Oh history. But I got this game last night, and I just thought it was funny. I mean, Mitsu is nice, but you will, Brick. Well, like, the whole point of the Mitsu package is just like to break the board, right? Yeah, so they ashed that, and then I forget what they were playing. Oh yeah, they were playing Sword Soul. So they summon this guy, they get that guy, they go into this level 10. I know it has like a burn effect. I don't really care because I'm playing Punk. And they also did the banished burn for 12. But now this game isn't exactly rocket science, but I thought it was funny, so I saved the clip, and I was like, I'll show this on stream tomorrow. Alright, so then they gated that, then I summoned this, and then they flew Willows, and I was like, okay, I'll give you the one summon to summon Pepsi. And I just pass. And you're very quickly gonna see, like, what kind of game this is. You're very quickly gonna see, like, what kind of game this is, but... it was funny to me. It was one of those, like... It was one of those games where it's like, stop, 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 he's already dead. He summons Big Chungus, and what he was trying to do is he was trying to, you know, like, shrink my Pepsi, but Chungus didn't quite have the cojones to do that. Yeah, look at my giant Pepsi. Now, here's another funny thing. It's like, he genuinely kept doing stuff. I mean, he figured out like about halfway through the duel, but he kept trying to get over my Pepsi, and he was like, okay, I activate this card to get over your Pepsi. I activate this card to get over your Pepsi. And then eventually he just realized, like, I guess he just read the card. He's like, okay, this card's a fucking tower. Nothing's getting over it. Nothing's getting over this card. It's a goddamn tower. But yeah, this is basically AFD. Yeah. He kept trying to get rid of my Pepsi. Is the issue. And eventually he just realized, like, when he summoned that Chaos Angel, that was like his smoking gun of like, I got his ass. That was his moment where he was like, ha! Now you can't kill me. He's like, you have a big monster, but you can't kill me. But then he's like, his middle mouse is like, yeah, but I have more cards in my deck than you, dumbass. I had so much like card advantage, like as far as like my deck goes, that like it didn't matter that I couldn't kill him. And then I just summoned a second Pepsi. No, that's what I'm saying though. He tried to send it with Baldrake, and then he tried to pop it with this card. So he still didn't fully understand like what the fuck was going on with this card. So now I have 2 Pepsis. The funny thing is that he could have killed me if, instead of letting me get the Pepsi really big, if he just would have, like, say, took 4K from punching Pepsi earlier in the game, and then just, like, you know, like, then activating an effect. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't read, chat. They don't fucking read. Also, they need to add like a... Okay, they need to add 2 things to this game. One, they need to add like a 4x speed button. So this is like 2x speed. They need to add like a 4x speed button. And 2, they need to add like a slider at where like I can skip to certain points in the game. Best of 3? I mean, that's never gonna happen, but like it would be cool if it did. It'd be cool if they added best of 3, but they're never gonna add it. I can't even read what you're writing now. Mini Pep? Yeah. I mainly just summoned the second Pepsi as like a go fuck yourself type deal. Because here's what I thought. I thought if I summoned a second Pepsi, he would see it and then be like, oh, that's 2 Pepsis. And he would just leave. But he didn't leave. At a certain point, I just started kind of wondering to myself, like, will I break, like, say, 100,000? Like, how big can I make this Pepsi? That's the main thing that kept me going at night. I was like, how big can I make these fuckers? Yeah, I don't exactly know, like, what his game plan was. And then that was the point where he scooped. That was the point where he was like, I'm gonna deck out, and he just left. So again, it wasn't exactly rocket science, but I figured since it was a Pepsi duel, that it was worth showing at least. The Boy Scout trying his best to find the out. I mean, like, if he had a kaiju, then maybe. Or like a Super Poly. I mean, I don't know. I don't know his deck. I mean, I could look at it real quick, but I don't want to. So, there you go. But yeah, that's all I got, chat. That's all I got. I'll see you guys when I see you. You do have a 52-turn game of Gate Guardian versus Yubel? And they lose the Maxi challenge? That's sad. Fuck that guy. But yeah, bye-bye, chat. Bye-bye.